Absolutely, absolutely.
We can start.
Yes, I think Dr. Rao is just getting the board ready.
Right.
So everybody, please be, very focused and give your answers, and let's make sure that we have enough engagement and participation. So next month, I'm also looking forward to meeting all of you on the nutrition session to talk about some very exciting stuff, especially now that we're going to have spring and summer coming up soon. We'll talk about some ways to, grow our own little gardens and how we can get homemade, homegrown vegetables and herbs and get the value from them in terms of vitamins and minerals and everything. We'll also be talking about, I was thinking March is nutrition month, Kavita ji and Geeta ji giving you a heads up. So let's plan on some activities where we could probably do like a small session of, maybe a cooking session, just simply preparing something like a salad or something, a fresh salad. And we could probably engage in some fun games also for that month. So I'm looking forward to the National Nutrition Month. It's the International Women's Month. It's a Heart Association month, a lot of fun stuff. So Dr. Rao, whenever you're ready, let me know. Food Pardy game is actually a very engaging game. We have played this, I don't know. So you're going to know about your food.
You all can see, right?
Yes.
And here as well.
Okay.
Is the audio okay?
Yes, the audio is good, Dr. Rao.
Food Pardy. Come, let's play Food Pardy.
Awesome. So if you have somebody who wants to be picking from vegetables, fruits, herbs and spices, oils, tea, Kavita ji, you can call out a person and they could probably choose their number and the choice.
Okay, so I would suggest one of you to unmute and suggest a category. Okay, I see Sharda. Sharda Shah unmuted. Sharda auntie, go ahead.
Vegetable 100.
Vegetable for 100. Okay, there you go, Sharda ji. And what is the answer?
This is spinach.
Spinach. Let's see if you got that right. It's close enough. Answer is
No.
No.
Oh, there you go. You can very well get deceived by that. It's very close. It is called sorrel leaves.
I don't know what is sorrel leaves.
So yeah, sorrel leaves. I actually would be learning more about this. Does anybody use this in their cooking?
No.
Shower leaves.
I know.
Shower
What do you use it for cooking? What do you use it in cooking for?
For curry.
For curry, sabji. Okay. And
it is like spinach.
In the dal also we can put it. In dal also.
With dal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It is like spinach, but it is
Exactly.
much more sour than spinach.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And the leaves are smaller.
Thank you.
Okay.
leaves are
So I
smaller.
think it is in the same category of how do you get the gongura? Very similar to that.
Yes, it is in between gongura and spinach.
Yeah, correct.
This is a good information for all of us. I learned something new. So sorrel leaf, very similar looking to spinach. I'm sure it is. It's got the sourness it is. It's probably very rich in vitamin C also. Over to the next participant. You
Food
have.
Pardy.
Okay, I see Goel uncle.
Come,
Goel
let's
uncle, go
play
ahead.
Food Pardy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Goel
Goel
uncle.
uncle.
Goel uncle, choose. Go ahead. Bolo. Choose
Tea.
karo cat.
Tea. He wants to choose tea.
Oh, tea for a.
I have no idea why. He's choosing tea.
Tea for
He's a
what?
tea drinker.
Let's choose tea for 500 for him.
Yeah. Okay. Why not?
All right. What do you think that is, Goel uncle? What?
Herbal. Green tea.
No.
No, it's
Goel
not
uncle
green
is.
tea.
No.
Papa, what is
Oil
it?
uncle, what's your answer?
Maybe this chamomile.
Look at the herbs. Look at the herbs by the side. What herb is that?
Chamomile?
Tulsi.
No, no. Bolo. Maybe chamomile? Chamomile?
Chamomile. Let's see if you got that right. The
Thyme.
answer is
Oh, it's
thyme.
thyme.
Close.
Thyme.
Good try. Good try. Hey, this is not easy. Thyme and rosemary and chamomile. These are all wonderful teas, especially for anti-inflammatory properties. Chamomile tea is a very soothing tea. Thyme tea also has a lot of good properties in terms of digestional power. All of these has the qualities of also controlling
Thank you.
your metabolism to a great extent, or enabling the metabolism to a great extent. Good try there, Goel ji. And I
Thank
like
you.
the choice of tea. Good job. Yes. Onward to the next person.
Okay, next one. Let's see who wants to shout out. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself if you want to choose a category.
Fruit.
I got T. Meena Agarwal.
T. Meena Agarwal for
400.
400. Arey Baba, all of you want to play big money today, huh?
Bay leaf. Bay leaf.
Awesome. Let's see what your answer is. If you got that right. And
Oh,
it is
eucalyptus.
eucalyptus tea. Oh my God. We are getting it tougher today, huh? It's a tough call today. But you gave it your best shot, Meena ji. That was not easy. I would have got, very confused also there, because bay leaves and eucalyptus will look very, very similar. And eucalyptus certainly requires a very cold weather. It's, usually in the mountain regions that you would usually find this. Eucalyptus is also very good as an oil, especially when you have pains and aches. It's a very soothing, the smell is very soothing, and it's a very relaxing tea also. Most of these teas, it gives you a lot of relaxation and a soothing effect. And the way it impacts your hormones is it will produce something called the serotonin or the melatonin hormones, which actually enables you to feel calmer. So anytime you're distressed, anytime you're anxious, sometimes when you take the chamomile tea or some of these teas, it really helps you calm down a little bit. Over to the next person, please.
Yeah, I see Shobna Shah. Shobna aunty, choose your category.
Fruit for 100.
Fruit for 100 it is. Let's see what you have. All right. And the answer
Lemon.
is, take a look at it one more time, Shobna ji. You got more time. Think.
Star food. Star food. Star food.
Good job.
Oh.
Okay, let's see if the answer is right. I don't know. Good job. Was that Shobna ji you gave the answer?
Kamrak. I said star food.
Star fruit. Kamrak. Yes. Also star fruit. Star fruit is also high in vitamin C, and it's a yellow category fruit. And it has got a lot of other vital properties. Some of these fruits, even, to eat them, it's an art by itself. But great answer. And I think that is a good going. Let's go on to the next participant, please.
Okay.
Arjun, if you're there, please.
Shout out.
Fruit for 200. Pratibha.
Pratibha ji, fruit for 200.
Okay,
You have that.
Lalita ji, one ground rule. Whoever I call out, they are the only people who should answer. Others should not shout the answer from the back. Okay.
Please follow the ground rules, my dear residents of India Home. Let's be fair. And what is the answer, Ji?
Dragon.
Dragon
As I
fruit?
said, don't answer. If it's Pratibha Bhutala has to chime.
Dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Dragon fruit.
Okay. All right. Let's get this straight,
Dragon
everybody.
fruit.
Yes. Good job, Pratibha Ji. But please remember, if you are not on the call or if you're not unmuted to make a choice, then please do not answer. Please put the answer in the chat.
Sorry.
Please do not answer.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
No
Okay.
problem. No problem. I know we all get excited because we know the answers. The kid in us comes alive, but that's perfectly all right. This whole idea of this game is to make our knowledge more enabling and getting more information. Dragon fruit it is. Very good. Next
Yeah,
participant,
Kavita ji.
Yes.
Kavita.
I'll
ji.
take 100 for herb and spices.
Okay.
100 for herb and spices you do have there. Let's see what's the question.
And
All right. And your answer is?
Is this curry? No, is this dhania? Green coriander?
Dania, let's see if you got that answer right. We've got some chat answers too, but we'll see what it is. The answer is
Tejpata.
woodward.
Okay.
Tejpat. So,
Mhm.
yeah, very close. Many of these leaves, the way they are kind of, they've got that pinheads. They could be very deceiving. Coriander could be very, in that same category. Anything to do with those herbs and spices, especially the green category, they are going to be high in a lot of your micronutrients with minerals. So anybody who can tell me one recipe that you use the tejpat in?
Yeah, that's for the rice. We put it in the rice when we make it.
Okay, so you can also make this as a mixed rice, right?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, wonderful. Next, onward to the next person, please.
okay, yes, I see Neeta Sheth and Rita Kohli. So Rita Kohli is unmuted. Rita ji, go ahead, choose your next category. Rita ji.
Fruit for 400.
I
Fruit
will.
for 400, Rita ji. Let's see what you have there.
No,
Oh, wow, that's a tough one. Let's see if you got the right answer.
okay, Rita ji did not choose. This is Neeta Sheth who chose that category. Neeta Sheth used.
It looks like a lychee.
Looks like a lychee. Let's see if it's a lychee. Let's see if it's a lychee. Answer comes now. And the answer is
No.
Ramfal.
Yeah.
quiet sweet top. Ramfal. Oh my God. This is yet another rare one. Dr. Rao, you're on a roll giving us a lot of rare fruits today and rare vegetables and rare
We
ones.
have-
huh? He's
No,
on a roll
just a-
today here. But
No, no,
good
just a
try.
minute.
Good try.
Just a minute. We have Kavita ji, just a minute. We have given 500 food items list in 3-4 weeks back. So these are all from the list that was already given to you. Nothing new.
Okay, I see Arjun is here. I'm going to add him to the spotlight.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's
Can I
nudging
ask
us,
now?
my dear residents. Hi, Arjun. How are you?
Very good.
Awesome. Lovely to have you. And I'm sure you had fun with Grandma. So over to you if you want to take the lead and run the show here. And I'll, sit back and watch you.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
okay, Rita ji, now do you want to shout out the next question?
Yes, please.
Yes, say it.
I'm gonna go. I will go for 200 in vegetables.
Okay. Vegetables for 200.
Oh God.
What do we have?
It
Tough
does.
one again.
Here.
Yes, it is tough one. It does not look like, but it's under the ground vegetable. I can't name it.
Does
Try,
look like-
try.
Is it turmeric?
Give it a
Turmeric.
shot.
White turmeric. Muli.
Horseradish.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Mulli.
this is a rare one.
No, it's not rare one. It's the shape is totally different, and you have I don't know. I don't see this kind of shape in the market.
No. Horseradish. How often do you use horseradish in our cooking? In the Indian cooking, do you use it much?
No, we use mooli, but not this.
Correct. So horseradish is actually, they have a specific paste with that. In many of the cooking, in the Asian cooking, a lot of the Asian cooking has that as horseradish paste. It can be a pretty pungent.
Jewish people use a lot.
Yes,
Mhm.
Jewish people use it a lot.
Mustard.
Horseradish is used in a lot of Asian cooking also. Dr. Rao, you had a comment?
Yes, they are misleading materials. They
So you're
look like
saying-
mooli. So
Yes.
but that's not exactly the same kind of mooli. This is a different one.
Yeah. But they are
Okay.
pretty
Is this the
pungent.
same one used in wasabi? Wasabi.
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. They're pretty pungent. Yes, the wasabi paste that they use, that's quite pungent.
Okay. So the next one is Anna. Anna, go ahead. Choose your next category.
That was the question I asked about the wasabi and
Okay. So
hot
do you want
radish.
to choose the next category? You want to take a chance?
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take oils for 100.
Oils for 100. Yes.
Oh, I know what that
You recognize that seed?
Can see. Oh, sesame oil.
Sesame.
It's
That's
very
sesame
good
oil.
for polyunsaturated fats.
Okay,
Flax.
flaxseed oil. You were
Mhm.
close, but I think the answer is.
Oh, that was flaxseed. It looked like sesame to me.
Looked like
Wow.
sesame to you, yeah. Well, this flaxseed is flatter. Sesame has got a little bit of rounded structure to it.
Yeah,
Right?
but from the picture, I thought it was more like sesame. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Who's the next one? Unmute yourself or raise your hand. Unmute yourself.
Raise your hand.
Okay.
Meena,
Can I do?
oil for 300.
Okay, मीना जी आप एक बार गए हो. Let me choose others, please.
Okay.
Yes. Those who have gone once, let me choose others, please.
Can I answer or no?
Yes.
Now you can
You should
answer.
go for it.
Can I choose
pumpkin
seed oil? Pumpkin seed.
Pumpkin seed oil, she says. Yes. Yeah, pumpkin seeds are distinct, easy to recognize, but how do you use the oil? I haven't seen it used in cooking much.
Well, most of these oils, seed oils especially, depending on the smoking point, for example, pumpkin seed oil or flaxseed oils, the smoking points are all slightly higher. So you would not use it for very high heat cooking. These are more for sauteing and more for flavor. And you can actually use them more in salads as a mix when you kind of make like a salad dressing. These are more enabling when you use them in those kind of cooking, because anything with a higher smoking point, it starts to kind of bring in a lot of fumes, and sometimes they are not as healthy to use those, because it's also the composition of the polyunsaturated versus the saturated and the monounsaturated. For example, pumpkin seed oil is a very good oil, especially when you want to use it as a cold compressed, oil in a salad dressing. It stays very well.
Okay. And what would be an example of an oil that can hold up in higher heat?
Most of the oils that we use in our cooking, for example, safflower oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, those are all good. Of course, sesame seed oil, you use it for most of your dosas and and mustard oil, so it really differs depending on the type of the area of cooking. But you do have a lot of oils that are used specifically for pumpkin seed oil, not to my knowledge, but I may be wrong. But if anybody uses it for full time for cooking, I don't know. Does anybody use it, pumpkin seed oil full time for cooking?
No.
No, I don't
No.
think. Yeah. Okay.
All these non-traditional oils, pumpkin
Yes.
seed oil, avocado oil, there are many more to come. All
Yeah.
these are really excellent for two particular categories of foods. Number one, salads. Number two, much more tastier than adding to salad is adding to the South Indian powders. Add to all your idli chutneys. I have used all these kind of different oils, and avocado oil is the best. You will be attracted. You will be using it again and again. Of course, these oils are expensive, but they have their value in their nutrition.
Fantastic.
In fact,
Dr. Rao, next time I come over, I'll definitely try the chutney with pumpkin seed oil and avocado oil.
yes, actually, we had avocado oil, but we never tried that.
Yeah.
You have to come with the powders. You have to come with the powders. I'll come with the oil.
So as long as it is not shelf life, good question. most of these oils, if they are kept in the light area, because they are cold compressed, you want to keep it in a darker area, they do get rancid quite fast. So the shelf life is anywhere between 6 months to a year, or, so, but they always come in dark containers also. So they come in smaller quantities. As Dr. Rao was saying, they are quite expensive. They are more elite oils. Avocado oils, pumpkin seed oils, as much as possible, if you don't heat them at very high temperatures, mix them up in salads or put it in your little mixes. That would be better than heating them and cooking with them. Onward to the next participant.
Yes,
please.
Usha Mehta and
Yes,
then John's
before we
iPad.
go into the next participant,
Yes.
All right.
very
Yes.
important
I
point
can
about
see this,
all
I
these
can see.
things. Very important point about all these foods that we are presenting. Even if they are expensive at the outset, if you consider their nutritive values, they are far cheaper than those which you are using already.
That's a very,
During-
very, very precise point and a very important point made. A lot of times we think if we
Yeah.
have to eat healthy, we have to eat expensive, but the quality really matters in a longer run. And what you are putting into your system, even if it is a smaller quantity versus a bigger quantity of something which is cheaper, I think the quality is definitely a very important factor, and the nutritive value that you get from that is very important. So please keep that in mind.
And one more additional information, towards the end of this session, we'll be ending these things in October, coming September, October time. At that time, we'll go into the cost and nutrition benefits in one full session.
Awesome. Okay. Onward to the next one, Kavita ji.
Yes, Usha Mehta. Go ahead.
Yeah, the fruits were 300.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
This is
this
one I
one.
haven't had the
No, I've
pleasure
never
of
seen this.
Capsicum.
No.
Can I say?
Can I say?
having.
Yeah,
Just
anybody
as
can say.
capsicum.
I
No,
don't know.
Can I
but
say
let's-
star apple? Sorry.
One sec. One
Love
sec.
apple.
Apples.
Let her
Apples.
try
See,
first,
apple.
then. Excuse me, everyone. If she doesn't know, then others can try.
Can
Please.
I say?
Okay.
Can I
That's from
say?
India. I know the fruit, but
Yeah.
No, this is love apple.
apple
Wow.
size. Yeah.
Love apple.
Wow.
Yeah, this is
Jambu,
like
yeah.
we call it love apple. That
Because it's got
India has that one.
India
Very
has
good.
a white color one. It has a
Malay.
white color, but in the places like Thailand and
Yeah.
Singapore and all those places, you get the red color one.
Very
In
good.
Bangladesh, it called Jamrul.
Yeah, it's called, in India, we call it jambu. Jambu.
So does it taste like apple?
No.
No, no,
No.
no, no.
Jamun-
It tastes like
no.
jamun only.
Oh, it
Jamuns
is
are
not.
black.
Jamuns
Jamuns are
are
black.
different color.
No, there are
No,
white
that-
jambus also.
They are white jamun also. They are
Oh.
like, we call it love apple, but I don't know.
That's right. It's the same jamun family.
Jamun
And this
family.
is a red color, but the white one will be a different shape also.
The small ones, the white ones.
Yes.
Yeah, small
Little
ones.
different than that.
Okay, the next contestant, I had John's iPad. Can you unmute? She has raised her.
Ratna Kumari.
Yeah, Ratna Kumari ji.
Yes.
Yes, go
Yes.
choose the next one.
Oils,
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 200.
200.
200.
200.
Sesame oil.
Sesame.
Okay. Let's check the answer. She says sesame oil.
Yes.
Sesame.
Correct. Very good. Ginger
Good
oil.
one, Ratnaji. Good
Thank-
one. Yes.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Can you give us one dish that you love to eat with sesame oil?
Yes, we cook with sesame oil all the time.
And what do you cook? What all do you cook?
Curries.
Okay. And do you use it? Do you use,
And
do you use it in your
we eat raw sesame every day.
raw
little bit.
sesames every day? Yes.
Every day, yes.
Sesame seeds are high in
Calcium.
zinc, in calcium, in zinc, all the seeds, for the matter of fact, they are quite high in a lot of the micro minerals that we require: zinc, calcium, magnesium, a lot of them. But specifically sesame seed oil, especially when you have back concerns, for external use too, warming up a little bit of sesame seed oil really and applying it to your back is very helpful. That's for external use, but sesame seed oil is a very flavorful oil. It's got a wonderful flavor to it. Toasted sesame seed oil does very well, especially when you want to use it as a salad dressing. And it can, like Dr. Rao was saying, using it in your powders, in your chutneys, powders.
We make chutney.
Yes.
May I answer? For falafel, tahini sauce.
Tahini sauce, excellent, very good. For the tahini, yes. And
all
also,
Madras people, they use every time sesame oil. All Madras people.
they also use it for all the pickles. The majority of the pickles that are made in the in South are made from sesame seed oil also. Yes. Oh, Arjun, over to the next.
Okay.
Yeah, well, before we move to the next, I wanted to add that micronutrient profile you mentioned, calcium, zinc, magnesium, that's perfect for bone health. And that would explain why my grandmother said at the time of her pregnancy, her mother would make kali from urad dal and rice. And she said the main ingredient is actually sesame oil. Like the amount of oil they add to it and have it after cooking. And that would be, in time of pregnancy, you need all that to support your own bone health as you're supporting them.
Absolutely. Very, very important point made, Arjun. And even after which it doesn't, during pregnancy, because you are weight bearing and you will have the baby in your tummy, but beyond that too, for women's health and for men's health, these are some of the things which can really increase your bone health and keep it stronger and more sturdier, because after 40 or after 45, you're going downward in your bone loss and your bone density. So if you want to keep them sturdy, some of these seeds are definitely going to give you a lot of those micronutrients that you require for the bones. Excellent point made, Arjun.
Thank you. So we'll move to the next.
Yes, the next one I'll ask Anil and Daksha Mukhtiar since they are unmuted. Daksha aunty, you can choose the next one.
Vegetables for 400.
Cabbage.
It's green cabbage.
Cabbage.
Savoy cabbage. This is also called curly cabbage, right? So does anybody have that little trick? You know how when you make cabbage, some of the components that is in there gives us a lot of smell in the house when you're cooking it. Does anybody have a tip or some kind of a trick that you do in your cooking in terms of getting rid of that smell?
Yes, we cut it and put a little salt on it. Let it stay for a while, then squeeze it and do the vegetables.
Okay, so that's how you do it. Anything else?
You can use vinegar.
You can use vinegar. They also say that using a small
mustard seeds.
Mustard seeds. They also say that using a small piece, very small piece of ginger, when you start to cook it, kind of takes away that odor and doesn't spread it as bad. Because I know that, majority of the times, curly cabbage actually has got a slightly, it's in the same cabbage family, but the components that is in there, the nutrient components that is in there are definitely going to give you that pungency and the smell. And the curly cabbage actually cooks slightly faster than the regular cabbage, the green cabbage. Curly cabbage can also be used for salads, and using a little bit small piece of ginger in it when you're cooking it actually eliminates the odor. Okay. Is Arjun not here? Yeah, over to the next person.
Looks like my internet connection cut out right as the
Unmute nothing.
It was
No problem.
cabbage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Am I
I-
mute?
I see the two people that are unmuted here.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay. Those who are not participating, please stay muted. Okay. Prabha aunty, did you want to try? Since you are unmuted, Prabha Bajaj. Okay,
Yeah.
choose one.
Vegetable.
Vegetable
for
for
how much?
Yeah, I'm not aware of.
vegetable for
Vegetable for
100.
100.
Yeah. Okay. 100.
It's done, but
Vegetable for 100.
oh, we did it already. Vegetable for the 100 is done.
Okay.
Do you recall the name?
प्रभा आंटी आपको पता है क्या था? Oh, you muted yourself.
नाम खबर नहीं.
खबर नहीं.
Argola.
The answer is.
We did never already. Never
We did
heard
it
this word.
already. I know, but I think Dr. Rao was trying to tease our memory here.
Okay.
Never heard this word. Because we don't use this all this
Okay.
vegetable. That's
Manjula
why.
aunty, since you are talking, can you choose the next category? Manjula aunty, Manjula Panchal.
Yes.
Choose the next question.
Yes, ma'am.
Choose the next question.
Vegetable 200.
No, 200 is gone. 300 or 500? 300.
Oh, vegetable 300. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Okay, this is easy.
Because sometimes we don't know the name.
Come on, Manjula.
Salary. Salary. Salary.
Just celery.
Salary.
Yes.
Correct.
Salary stuff. The salary.
Yeah. Excellent. Good answer. Just a little tippany.
No, salary is good.
What is that?
Salary has no calorie, but it's good. Not too high calorie. Am I right?
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes. You're so right about. Also celery works very well as a stock. That's why it's called the celery stock. If you want to use it in your soups, it is very stabilizing in terms of how it can, well as a stock for any soups. Whether you want to make a tomato soup or you want to make a, spinach soup, celery has got a lot of water in it. It's a high, a very high vegetable in water, and it can be used for. Of course, it's a wonderful snack. And besides that, celery can be used in a lot of different recipes too, in a raw form and in the cooked form. And it tastes excellent. As a crunch in some of your recipes. If you want some crunch in your recipes, you can add a little bit of celery in it. The other important factor I would like you to remember with celery is that when it is a green vegetable, and some of the properties that you get from there, also any vegetable that has got more water has got us the B vitamins, which is very important for us also for the neurons and for the neural functions or the nerve functions. So when you want to, you do not want to leach out the water too much, you want to retain the water, because most of the water soluble vitamins, for example, the B vitamins or the C vitamins, all of those are all going to stay in the water content. So you don't want to leach the water away. Important.
Okay, next contestant, their iPad. Uncle, can you, I know I see your hand. What, can you name? Because your iPad.
Hasmukh.
Huh?
Hasmukh.
Hasmukh,
Yeah.
what last name? Hasmukh?
Patel.
Okay. Okay, choose your next category.
Vegetable 500.
You recognize the sleeve?
Hasmukh ji.
Yeah, looking. I'm looking. Look like a mint.
Looks like mint. Let us see if it is mint.
No.
Never heard even.
Plant. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you guys are aware of this Netley. They also have the Netley pot where you can do a lot of, yeah, you can do a lot of, it's more of a therapeutic herb, I would say, or in that category. The way they use it is also for, the upper respiratory concerns. I have had some recipes where they even use it as the leaves are even used as a good inhaling feature, especially when you have cold and stuff like that. Dr. Rao, any other features that I'm missing?
No, these are rare ones, but they are not mainstream, but we have to make them mainstream with our efforts.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
This is the same like the sting needle. When you touch a plant, is like you touching a needle or something?
Yeah, touch me not. No, it's not that.
No, not the touch me not. Is it?
It stings your finger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
that.
may not be aware of that. Yeah, we'll have to find out. But it says bidawa ka poda. Bichua ka poda. So
Bichua ka poda.
So that probably make bichua.
Yeah, bichu means
right?
scorpion.
Bichua stings, right? So maybe.
Yeah, so you're right. It could be very well. We don't know.
Okay, I see.
You're right.
Yes. The next one I see Sushila Shah. Sushila Aunty, go ahead. Choose your category.
Fruit for 500.
Fruit for 500.
Grapefruit.
Her answer is grapefruit.
Nope.
No, that's right. It's not exactly written as grapefruit, but its another name is pomelo. But
Okay.
it's a grapefruit.
Okay.
Correct.
Very good. Is pomelo more Mexican terminology? Is it
Yes.
is that? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Because grapefruit, does anybody have an answer, or the person, I'm sorry, I didn't get the name, but you said grapefruit. Sushila ji, would you be able to give me one good vitamin or mineral that you can find in grapefruit, or what it is good for?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C, and also one thing that they always kind of claim, it's actually grapefruit is up on the top in terms of the, it's called like the king of
Weight
fruits.
weight loss,
Weight loss, and also it is very good for the heart. Grapefruit is very good for the heart. Yes. The nutrients that you have in
can eat for what?
most of your citrusy fruits are going to be high in vitamin C. Next one.
Okay, next one I see. Who's one sec. Bimla ji, aapko पूछना hai since you are unmuted. Bimla ji, you want to take a chance?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Who's next? Who wants to choose? Oh, yes. Butala uncle, unmute yourself. Butala uncle, unmute. Yes, go ahead. Choose.
Tea 300.
Tea for 300. Okay.
Oh, I know it.
Got some answers going in the chat too, but don't be.
Butala uncle, guess karo.
Herbal tea.
Herbal tea, but what is
Green.
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Yes. Rosemary
has a natural sweetness to it, and a lot of stomach concerns, especially when you have stomach cramps, even for your younger growing girls, when they have menstrual cramps, rosemary tea is a very, very good tea to give. Most women, even during post period, when they have stomach cramps, rosemary tea is a very good. Yes. We have another 5 minutes, right, Dr. Rao?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Sushma ji, choose the next one.
Oil.
અહીંયા તો બરફ પડે.
Oil for what?
કાલે બહુ બરફ પડ્યો.
Oh, 1 second.
400.
Oil for 400.
અહીંયા તો બરફ પડે ધમધો કાલે બહુ બરફ પડ્યો.
Have a guess? 5 seconds remain.
Olive.
Palm oil.
Palm oil.
Wow, that was close. I know it looks like olives to some extent, but it is palm oil. How many of you, does anybody have a specific usage of palm oils today?
It's a lot of food. They sometimes put palm oil, right? But that's not good for it.
Well, let me tell you this. Earlier in the 1990s and the 2000s, there was a big controversy about trans fats. I don't know if you're all aware of it. Anything that makes your bakery products, your vegetable puff, your biscuits, your baked items, they used to add something called Crisco or
Very fattening.
now that has been replaced by majority of the food by this saturated fat, which is palm oil. There was a big scare at one time with coconut oil and palm oil being utilized in food, but today trans fat was found out to be a big concern in terms of cancer and heart concerns. So trans fats is actually engineered, or it is not it is an artificially made fat, versus palm oil is a natural fat. So adding some amount of palm oil, some of the properties that it has, actually the vitamin E, vitamin D, a lot of the fat soluble vitamins are rich in palm oil, especially when they have this red palm oil that they use, can actually be very helpful for great properties for the heart. So palm oil is an actual replacement for trans fats.
Can I add something, Lalita Aunty?
Please,
So,
Arjun.
I don't know if there are any Malayalis in the group, but this is in Kerala, this has been the traditional oil for frying, palm oil. Because of its chemical structure, it holds up very well in heat, in high heat conditions. So frying, everything, we use it whenever frying. But around the time of the scare that Lalita Aunty was describing, 90s, they had started modifying this oil, making it refined. And refined palm oil does not hold well in heat. But unrefined palm oil, if you look at the label, you should be able to see unrefined palm oil. That will do very well for frying. It's better than sunflower and safflower and even canola oil, which we'll introduce later in history, actually. So yeah, palm oil and coconut oil are great for frying.
Yes, yeah, and you're so right about it. The taboo of palm oil and coconut oil is slowly fading away after the research that they have done. In fact, I have done some extensive research on palm oil. That's why, and it comes from a lot of the Far East countries. Like Malaysia is one of the topmost for palm oil. And even some of those, those spreads that you see, I can't believe it's not butter. And a lot of those, that they have, oil spreads that they have, are also made from palm oil. Yes, cooking busy there or grinding busy there. Can you mute yourself, please?
Yeah. Yes, I know. Okay. Oh, Purnima, can you stay muted? I think there's the noise coming from. Okay, good. Jaya Patel, you want to choose the next category?
Okay, spices for 200. Deal.
Sochi.
She said,
Answer.
Deal.
What is that?
Dill.
Okay. आपने सही आंसर दिया है. Very good. Very, very good. What do you, does anybody have a recipe that you use dill in?
Yes, we make a bhaji with.
अरे वाह, very nice. क्या भाजी बनाते हो आप?
With the
Yes.
You make a rice with
Make
bhati.
rice. Wonderful. Wonderful. You know, I have tasted the most yummiest rasam with dill.
Yeah. You can make veggie also with moong dal.
With moong dal.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Like
So,
raita also with yogurt.
Yes.
yes, raita tastes
Yes.
very good.
In the Mediterranean food, they use it a lot, dill. You know?
Correct, correct.
Also, people make chicken with this and the salmon.
Mm. Yeah, it's a wonderful flavor. It's a wonderful flavor, just like rosemary and dill. So we'll be talking about this in March. Just FYI to all of you. We'll talk about how to grow your little herb garden. All right, onward to the next.
Okay, Urmila auntie, tame unmuted show. Can you want to ask?
500 oil.
Urmila ji, do you have an answer?
You mean seeds?
Soybean
Look,
oil.
Look like a Mickey.
Dhania, sorry. Cumin. Dhania.
Dhania.
Hemp seed.
Hemp seed oil. Oh my God. Yeah, very popular these days in most of your organic food stores and stuff like that. Hemp seed oil is actually a very good, the property that it has and the stickiness it has. Lot of your eczema, lot of your psoriasis, and a lot of the skin concerns can be actually dealt with hemp seed oil. More of external use is what I have seen. I may be wrong if I'm quoting this right, but Dr. Rao, is there any ways that we usually use it for internal use also?
No.
Okay, all right. So hemp
Nothing I
seed,
can add.
yeah, hemp seeds, actually, I think some of them, they have seen that they can be used in, your salads and stuff like that. But I think that was quite an engaging Pardy game today. Lot of new things that we remember. Maybe some of those top ones, that the names that we had, we could probably put them together and send it to you. Like Dr. Rao was saying, we do have that list, 500 list. So please take a look at it before you come for the game, so you can be a star. Do we have time for 2?
Yes, we can finish the board.
Okay,
We have 10 minutes more.
Awesome.
Yes. Who wants to? Yeah. Purnima, go ahead. Choose the next category since you are unmuted.
Yeah, thank you. Can I try for Papa herbs and spices? Okay, let me try. I don't know whether I'll be able to answer. 300, please.
Okay, did they give you password or they asked you instructions to reset it?
Oh, this is Javan 3. We call it Javan 3.
Correct. Okay.
Yes, excellent. Javed 3, right?
Yes.
Yes, awesome. And where do you use it?
So after this,
we use it for biryanis and rice and as a curry spices, some special curry spices.
Yes, yes. Most of your Mughlai spices or Mughlai recipes also will call for some of these rich spices.
That's true. Thank you.
Yeah, your biryanis, of course, and it adds a lot.
We
of
also make tea masala.
Tea masala.
Yes.
Yes. Use it in your tea masala. It
The
actually
Garam masala.
in the garam masala. Yes. And when you get the buna masala, you can probably see this more often as one thing sticking out, right? The raw buna masala versus the powdered masala. You'll be able to see this.
It is the outer cover of nutmeg, actually.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
The nutmeg is covered by Javan 3.
Yes. Yes, you are right about that. Thank you so much. Great information. Onward to the next.
Yes, Neeruben Patel. Neeru auntie, go ahead. Choose your category.
I'll try for 400 herbs and spices.
Hello. Where are you calling from? Yeah, tell me.
I have seen this as a plant, but I don't know. I haven't used it. Sorry.
Can you guess an answer?
Anyone else? Oh, camellia. That's what Meenaji said. No?
Cameline. Punarnava. Dr. Rao, give us some education. What is this used for? This is a new one for all of us.
Certainly, I never used it, but this is more into the medicinal value than food value. I'm also not aware of any such thing. Then we'll put that to Dr. Dattatreya, who is an Ayurvedic physician. He should be talking about it.
Okay. Okay.
So is Dr. Dattatreya here?
No, not today.
Okay.
But
I
asked
see
him
that
to.
here it's a flowering plant which is actually used for the skin for beauty purposes. Khubsurat herbal powder is what it says. तो ये लगाकर हम सारे खूबसूरत हो जाएंगे. Already we are all खूबसूरत यार.
Okay.
Especially you are.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Rao.
Okay, who is next? Who is next? Who wants to unmute yourself and shout out? There are only 3 more.
T for 100.
Okay, T for 100.
It is mint.
What?
Mint.
Yes.
Pudina.
Yes.
Correct.
Wonderful. We use pudina in so many different ways, right? And of course, in a tea, it's definitely the peppermint tea.
Tea.
But I think peppermint tea is more of a, it came from the West, isn't it, Dr. Rao? I don't think we consumed mint with tea as much.
Okay, I think Goel uncle wants to take the 200 tea. Goel uncle, unmute yourself.
Goel uncle is on a roll for tea today.
Yeah.
Suresh as well, and just ask him, just tell him that he's married.
Rooibos.
Like saffron.
Yes.
Saffron.
It's a rooibos tea. Red rooibos tea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice.
Purnima, man, you are on a roll.
Thank you. I'm a tea drinker. I've tried all type of teas.
That is awesome. And what do you try it for, Purnima?
I'm sorry?
What do you use it for? You just use it as a different flavor?
No. It depends on my physical condition I use. Sometimes to wake up, I use this thing, sometimes antioxidant tea, sometimes green tea. Depends on my moods and all that. I have big, huge collection of tea at my home.
Well, I'll remember to come over for a cup of tea then.
Please do that, and I will display all the teas for you. Thank you.
Okay, we have the last one for us here.
Yes. The last
We can
one.
try.
Go ahead,
Anybody?
you can try. No, go ahead. You can
I
try.
can try?
Yeah.
Thank you. I can try. Thank you.
In the morning. Never become angry.
Okay, I know this. I know this. We call it garmar. Is it garmar? I don't know whether it is garmar.
Muli.
No, this is not muli. This is maybe garmar. Shatavari. Oh, this is shatavari. Sorry.
Shatavari
Last one is wrong.
Also used as an Ayurvedic root. Shatavari
Roots,
has got it has got a lot of properties for strength. Shatavari is horsepower, it gives you a lot of power like the horse.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we have used as a powder. We haven't seen it as a whole thing. I have used it as a powder. Thank you.
Great job, everybody. I